Hi, and welcome to Magic Scanner website, a fundamental stock selector for KLSE and SGX financial market. You're about to learn the secrets to raking in double to triple digit return per annum in trading or investing, no matter how much time you've had to prepare. It doesn't matter if you've never had any past experience or education, this Magic Scanner will tell you everything you need to know without spending too much brain power. This is unlike any tool you'll find out there. It's the edge that most analysts and fund managers want or have. Go ahead and get yours now.
Hi everybody, I'd like to welcome you to another Friday chart clinic ending the 18th of January 2013. Okay, so for our agenda for today on the 18th of January is that we're going to be looking at some survey and polling. Okay, hello, hi Catherine. How's everything in Sydney? Okay, so it's good. Is Len listening too? I hope Len's listening too, right? Do know. All right, so that's a survey polling, and also just want to show you some of the premium members. Again, this month we have a couple of sign up of our new premium members. I'd like to welcome our new premium members in there. Just want to show you some of the members feature that we have in there and how we can be part of the family. I'd like to thank you, and also do remember that a small portion of your membership fees are donated to a charity, a National Kidney Foundation. So we always believe this universal law or reciprocal. Whatever you get, you give back. You get back 10 times more. Okay, so that's one of the belief we have. And also want to show you is the and also the top 15 KLSE ranking, which is I want to show you, which is what part of the Magic Scanner. And also just bear in mind we have the next Magic Scanner training scheduled at the 5th of February. Okay, 5th of February on Tuesday 8:30 night. So that's the one, and we have this whole list of shares we want to look at. So let's proceed on. Okay, the first one is the survey, is the polling. I like you guys to looking at it before we switch over to Bill. Bill is ready to talk now. Is every month we try to do an opinion of the traders as well as graduate newcomers. Tell me what you think about this. Which method do you put more importance? 50-50. That is for 50% for fundamental, 50% for technical, or you don't have any methods at all. It's very interesting to actually see that no method. We got like half of the people who voted, they don't have method at all. Right? They don't use any method at all, not technical and not fundamental, which tells a lot about what's actually happening in the market. People who comes to the market have no idea how the market does work or how they invest, and yet they put their money in there. So that's like pretty much like going to the casino and just buying black or white. So I want you to go in and
is an old newspaper, business paper, to the Edge. The Edge has been focusing on lifestyle, meaning vacation homes, platinum Rolex watches, cooking, ladies' fashions. Before it was a business publication, but it's lost its focus. So here's something called Focus that has the focus. The thing I like about it, on the Edge, most of their business news is third hand or fourth hand from Bloomberg or from Reuters or somebody else, whereas the Focus has first-hand news from reporters who go out there to do company visits, very incisive analysis. And they had an article this week which was quite interesting. It's Telecom Malaysia versus Astro. Where should you invest? Now, Astro, as you know from the IPO, has not really performed very well. In fact, has performed quite badly. Now, why? Because other companies coming in, like now the TM Unify, is now giving 114 channels FOC, free of charge, no charge. So if you use the Unify telephone service, you get the channels for free. And by the way, just for your information, my phone bill used to be about $240 to $250 a month. Now it's $150 a month. I get that, plus I get the service, the TV service, for free. So what's happening? This telecom now is cutting into the market share of Astro. And there's 3 others called Hybrid TV and ABN Access. So my point is, by reading this, only $450, the same price as the Edge, I have a really good idea about investing in this company. So what would you invest in, Telecom Malaysia or Astro? So again, if you have the magic scanner, you can see which one gives you the best fundamentals. So in any case, do check that out. Focus, Focus, Focus Malaysia. It's available in most of the bookshops. Now, the next thing I would like to mention is something that is happening right now. And I want you to imagine something. Imagine that every month or every once in a while you put gold coins and gold bars and silver bars into your safe deposit box, supposedly at Hong Kong Bank. And you do this religiously because you want to save for the rainy day. Something happens, you want to protect your capital. And then suddenly one day you go down there to open your safe deposit box, and they say, we're really sorry, but we have a government executive order that means that you cannot go into your safe deposit box unless there's a government inspector there to check what you have. Imagine how you would feel. And then you say, but look, I just want to check what I have to see if it's still there. I want to count my coins. We're really sorry, you can't go into the box. The government official is not here to check. Well, you know, this is exactly what has happened to Germany. Germany, 2 years ago, went to the Federal Reserve New York Bank and asked to see their gold. They brought auditors there. They wanted to check to see if the gold was there or not. The U.S. Federal Reserve Bank said, we're really sorry, it is secret, you can't see your gold, but you can see the paper records that the gold is there. Now the Germans, because they kowtow to Obama and to the Federal Reserve, they said, okay, no problem. But when they went back, the public was enraged and incensed. And somebody started a petition to demand that those gold reserves should be audited. And Angela Merkel backed down because she is a crony. She, in other words, will kowtow to Obama. So, any case, now the Germans, public has said, look, we want our gold back. We want to repatriate our gold. It belongs to us. They put it there 40 years ago because the Russians might have come in and taken it. So now they want it back. And now the U.S. government has said, no, you can't take it all at one time. We'll give you a bit in 7 years. A little bit every year for 7 years. Now the public wants it back. So my point is, governments around the world who have put the gold with the U.S. banks and the British banks now want their gold back. Unfortunately, it may not be there. According to Keith Barron's, who is an analyst with King World News, a very famous gold analyst, he owns a number of mines, he said when central banks get the gold and hold it in trust, they lease it to get income. But guess what? When they lease it, the person who has that gold is not going to give it back. Who has the gold now? China, India. They have the majority of that gold. Gold is flowing east to Taiwan, to Korea, to India, to China, out of Europe, out of the U.S. And just for your information, there has been a major, there was a default about 6 years ago. The Portugal Central Bank leased gold to Drexel Burnham Lambert, a big brokerage in the U.S. They collapsed, and Portugal lost 28 tons of gold. It disappeared. Who knows where? It's in some Indian bank or something. It's gone. So my point is, if you deal in gold, make sure you deal in the products that Martin and I deal. The ETF Gold Fund in Australia, we do that for our managed accounts and the global accounts. It is allocated physical gold, audited by the exchange, insured by Lloyd's of London. It is virtually safe as you can get. So again, don't get caught. Be careful. Banks, and now we see in the whole world now there is a shortage of physical gold. And this thing could get out of hand. You could see a big drop in the US dollar. You could see financial panic as banks cannot deliver the gold. There's a shortage of that, and silver as well. Well, having said that, I hope everybody has a good week ahead, and do check out our blog, check out the shares that is up there, and hopefully you guys can make some money. Okay, Martin?
All right, now this is the members login, as I said before. which is the new so-called enhanced for the premium membership. So when you log in, you have a message board here from us. There are a couple of things you can do. You can go straight to Magic Scanner, you can go to home, or you can go to the bulletin board, or you can submit what we call a ticketing system, which means if you have a problem, anything you want to know about it, you can submit a ticket, click on that one, and send it to me. I'll get the admin guy to look at, and that's a message board. And on the purchase one, this is what you have purchased, and these are the things you have: the Power Meta Stock Tutorial, the Magic Scanner, the premium download, and also the members page. You can change your password here. This is a page where you change your password and you update it. And also we have the premium members in here. Hasn't been really active for that. The thing I want to talk about is also we have an affiliation program, just to highlight. This is where members recommend members. Now if any of you are recommending people to join our website, you get a 20% commission from that, and for our seminars a 10% for that one. So this is where we have an affiliation program where you can make some passive income. There's some terms and conditions in here. So email me if you're interested to become affiliate members. So that's the premium page here. I just want to talk about. You can read all about it. So this will be the first page that you log in once you get on to the so-called thing. All right. So for the next one will be the top 15 KLSE rankings. Okay, which is actually at the bottom page here. You can click on the top KLSE ranking and picks. You can click on that one under tips and advice. So you can see here, you can actually look at the these are free for the light members too. So premium members can get this from our Magic Scanner. So you can actually look at the top 15. You can see here 25 by market cap. You have PE, dividend yield, and also total returns. You can see this is how you want to, if you want to invest in the top cap, you can look at the dividend. That's something for you. And also 2001 top pick for the closing bell, and also the KLSE quality portfolio stock. If you want to build a portfolio stock, so you can look at PNB, what are things that they buy. So this is some of the tips that I put in that you can actually look for it, that I would usually scroll and take a look at them. Okay, so that's the top 25 KLSE. So you can sort this by PE. The lowest price is actually Tenaga. Okay, for one of the high cap at 38 billion. Total return so far, Tenaga for 1 year has been 20%. Right. So that's just to conclude the top 15 KLSE. Now the third thing that I have here is the Magic Scanner training, which is happening on the 5th of February. So make sure you are a like subscriber, and if you are, then you should get the invitation this morning or last night. Make sure you do that. You can sign up there. Alright, now we're going to be looking at the stocks, TM, DESA, TM Engineering, and these are the few we'll look at. So the first one is the Telecom Malaysia. Okay, there you go. This is Telecom. Now, like it or not, Telecom finally has slipped below the 200-day moving average. Now, one way to trade this is to wait for it to test back the 550 mark in here, because remember, whenever it goes below the 200-day moving average, that's deemed to be very bearish. Right? Will it come back up? Wait for it to retest back the 570 and look for sign of strength. And if you have attended our main course, you will know that means, and we're doing another main course coming up in March 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So we'll be actually going into the volume spread analysis pattern to really have a good understanding of how the market is. Okay, so having said that, it broke through in here. More downside is expected for Telecom Malaysia. Is it a good time to pick up? Not sure yet. You have to wait for the test. Okay, next one we're going to look at is the DESA. Let me just look at DESA. ELK. Okay, 5228. Okay, K52. Now this one is I think it's just listed. Am I correct? Yep. This one is going higher. Let the profit run. It's quite a straightforward trade for this one here. Now the only thing that we concerned is the volume. These volumes are very small, so just you gotta watch it. If you're buying this and if you think this is a good fundamental stock, let it run. But if you're trading, just be careful because volumes are certainly drying up. Let me just make this a bit more. You can see this thing seems to be going higher. Just let the profit run. Okay, very easy to trade one. Next one is TH Engineering, which is Ramila for the old name. A conman company, definitely. not something that you want to be buying for the T. Okay, 5204. Okay, just get that 75206. Okay, Romulia, like it or not, is still congested in the sideways market. You can see you got alternating resistance, and here at about what price is this? 57.5 cents, and you have support at 50 cents. You're not going anywhere with it. Now this is a worst time to be in the market when the market is actually ranging, unless you know the dividend pays well. Else you don't want to be stuck with this company. Okay. Next one in the list is United Plantation. Yep. Okay. United 2089. 2089. Now this one again, United Plantation is I think this is one of the fundamentals. It's just holding up around $25. Now just be careful. This one is, to me, is more of an investing stock, not so much trading, because the volume is very low. You can see there's like 150 lots just traded in there. So you really have to have time as an essence to you, because this one currently is just holding up above 200 moving average. So just look at the fundamental of the company. Now if you have Magic Scanner, just check that. Okay, that's good. Right, next one. Evergreen. Let's look at Evergreen. 5101. Okay. Okay, Evergreen. This one is still on the downtrend in here. Just wait for another 5-day line change or 18-day line change for this one. A nice one, but more purely for trading. Hasn't done anything much yet. Evergreen. I believe this is Evergreen Fiberboard, right? That's the one company that fell off the cliff. You can see that broke through, and finally the ultra volume in here. We are very close to the bottom actually. I think there is more potential of this market going higher than lower. Having said that, look for any breakout above the 61.5 cents. Put your stop loss just above 59 cents. That'll be a good one, and you will see it retest back the 200 moving average very soon. Okay, HDBS. Let's look at HDBS. Okay. HD, is it Huang DBS? I think so. Huang. Yeah, Huang DBS is 6688. Okay, Huang DBS. Yeah, I think there's some good news around it. The market gone higher. Let the profit run actually. Hasn't been any really sign of weakness in here. This is pretty easy to trade. Let the profit run. If you bought it in here, don't try to take 10 cents, 20 cents. That you want to make the big money, let it run. Okay, there's some good news inside of possibility of Huang DBS being taken out private. If not, you normally don't see these kinds of shares going much higher than this. Okay, the next one is Boeing. Okay, let's go to Boeing. Normally Boeing I would use Yahoo Finance, or probably in this case Yahoo Finance. Okay, Finance Yahoo. Okay, and look at the Boeing from here. Okay, we're going to look at the basic chart. Okay, let me switch to a candlestick. Now as you can see, Boeing pretty much caught in a rut in a sideways market between $70 and $76. Having said that, you did hit the $78 high, and you have this recent news about the battery packs, which is caught fire. So that's giving a really sell off from here. But again, there's not much advantage in here. It may go back and retest back the $72. Having said that, unless the dividend is high, you want to perhaps buy a bit lower, around $72 in there. You got to look at the dividend payment for this company in here. We haven't seen any signs of accumulation as much. We saw distribution that perhaps the market may come off and do a stage 4, a markdown, possibly accumulating around $71. That will be a better mark. Stage 4, a markdown. Okay, a markdown, just like a markup, goes up. Stage 4. No, this beginning of a markdown. Yes, a beginning of a markdown. Okay, next one we have is Gas Malaysia. Okay, let's look at Gas Malaysia. This one, okay. That's a nice one we had. Now, Gas Malaysia has a nice 5-day line change in here. Now, very important, what we want to see is perhaps we don't want to see have to pay capital gain tax to trade US market. Capital gain tax, no, no, no. If you trade the US market now, you don't have to pay capital gain tax. However, the dividend are tax withhold. Capital gain, they don't tax it out there. Okay, because you have to register as what we call alien non-residents. Okay, if you are if you are a resident, then you have to pay income tax. Okay, that actually deducted from there. They don't deduct it from your stocks. Okay, Henry. So this one in here very important. What we see, okay, is the same thing here. We don't want this to collapse. That's what I'm saying. I don't think this will collapse because you have the first one, second one, and this is the third one. Okay, so I don't see this collapsing so soon yet. Yeah. I got to change this back. I don't know why I'm having problem here. Okay, got a bit of problem here. I can't change back. Okay, let me get back to here. Okay, there you go. Alright. Next one we have here is Gas Malaysia. Now, Gas Malaysia, just look for it. If it does break back to 261, perhaps that's something you need to take evasive action. Again, Gas Malaysia is a fundamental stock, should do well, and I wanted to see if there is a pickup in the oil and gas sector. This will eventually break the 276. A good stock to hold on. Right? Don't give up yet. Okay, this is again not a trading stock. Turbao, let's look at Turbao. Now, if you want to know if the stock is good or not, use your magic scanner that you have for the premium members, and for the light members who are interested to get the magic scanner, you can subscribe to our premium members, and you get it for free usage for 3 months. Okay, that's one of the benefits. Now, Turbao is a nice one, a breakout in here. Don't take profit yet so soon. Don't be afraid. We have a nice 200-day moving average breaking out in here. I do believe for the time being the market will move sideways on a low volume in here, and learn the strength or the sign of strength in volume spread analysis. Then you will know when to take profit or not, and let the profit run higher for Turbao in here. Alright, so that's all the stocks that we have. I'll just take 1 or 2 more questions before we end our session in here. I apologize today for the slow response of the internet in here. Perhaps next week when we come back, we have a better one. Okay, CCM. Okay, CCM. Let's take a look at CCM. Yeah.
How about ANA, Air Nippon Airways?
Okay, ANA. I'll take a look at that one. Okay, now for CCM, this one you have ultra volume in here. Now, higher prices are rejected at $1. Just be careful. This one is going to test back 90 cents, and like it or not, CCM is not ready to go higher at this moment. It's going to be moving sideways for a long time before it goes higher. So you got to make sure it has some sort of a dividend policy to back you up. Okay, we got so that's all we have for our closing. For our Friday chart clinic ending 18th of January, and I'll see you next Friday again at the same time, 11:30. Bye bye.